Want to make a podcast? Spotify for Podcasters lets you record, distribute, and earn money from your podcast for free.
With Spotify for Podcasters, you're able to record and edit your podcast episodes from your phone or computer, or you can be like us and find a recording studio and easily upload your audio to Spotify for Podcasters.
Distribute your podcast to platforms like Apple and Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course, Spotify.
Video content is also available, and if you want to connect with your listeners, question and answer and polls are available for you to reach that next level.
You're also able to earn money with ads and podcast subscriptions, all free.
And the best part of all of this is there's no catch. So if you want to start a podcast, go to www.spotify.com/podcasters or download the Spotify for Podcasters app and get started today.
Hi, I'm Katie.
And I'm Erin.
And you're listening to Ropedrop Parkhop.
Good morning.
Hello, everybody.
Weather reports are coming back, guys. We've had some ups and some downs.
Yes.
It's an up today. Yesterday it was 80.
Yeah. I'm sad because I'm going to Anaheim tomorrow, and I don't like the way the weather's looking for while I'm there. It's going to be so hot. I
feel
hate
like
hot Halloween.
We always take the heat with us.
We do.
I don't know what it is about us.
I keep crossing my fingers that there will be a miracle, that there will be a cold front.
I do that too.
Yeah. 93 so far on Thursday we're starting at DCA and then doing Oogie Boogie Bash that night.
And DCA feels like the hotter park to me.
It is the hotter park. So maybe what we'll do is we'll rope drop, we'll hit it hard, we'll go back to our hotel at 10 and then come back for the party. Maybe we'll swim. I don't know. We've never swam.
Schwammy, Samsonite.
It was so close. Anyway, wish me luck. It's going to be so hot.
It was 95 when we were there.
And my poor little boys, they really, really just wanted to wear skeleton onesies for the Halloween party, but they're like pajamas, and they're not going to want to wear those.
Make sure they pack deodorant.
Oh, my gosh. Maybe we'll just pivot, and I'll find some skeleton tank tops for them.
Skeleton
so hot.
Muscle shirts.
Yes. Anyway,
you're gonna have
it's
so
gonna
much
be hot.
fun.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited.
What? You get to have a fluffernutter churro in 48 hours.
Yes.
For breakfast.
And I get to bring Erin back some pretzel cheese bread.
My fingers are crossed. Or a fluffernutter churro, or both.
Okay, we'll see what I could do. Apparently, I'm taking a whole box of Ziplocs with me.
Would you just take some Tupperwares?
Okay.
And put it in the Tupperware so it stays fresh?
And an extra suitcase. We got this.
You're flying Southwest.
Yeah.
You can take an extra suitcase.
You're right, I could.
Yeah.
We have a lot of news to catch up on, but first let's read a review. This comes to us from Cheryl RN from 1 year ago, and she says, all you need, 5 stars. This podcast was so helpful. My husband and I decided to surprise our kids with Disneyland. Catch was, we planned the whole thing in 2 weeks. I got through all these episodes as fast as I could, and man, was it so helpful. For only being my second time, I felt like a tour guide with all the fun facts from these 2 amazing women. Thank you for sharing your passion with all of us. I learned so much, and my vacation was a total success. I laughed along with you and took notes on the do's and don'ts. Thank you again so much.
And it's signed.
It is signed.
What is it signed?
Kaylani Christensen.
That is not Cheryl RN. I don't understand. So if you're still here, Kaylani, Cheryl RN, would you please just let me know? Explain it to me.
Yeah, I mean, we really just appreciate the review regardless.
Totally.
We love your name.
I'm just confused by
Yes.
it. I'm just curious what the story is behind it.
So good. And I'm so glad that your trip was successful. And we're hoping, we started our Disneyland 101 series a couple weeks ago, and quickly everything changed as soon as we were done recording, right? Like it usually does.
Always.
So we're going to continue that series with the Disneyland 102, and we're hoping to kind of condense the planning episodes down so that you don't have to binge 40 episodes before you go on a trip. So
right.
We're hoping that will be helpful, but
yes.
thank you.
And that episode is going to be we're going to do something different today where we're dropping 2 episodes because we want that to stand alone.
Yes, we need some standalone episodes for people that are first timers or haven't been in a while or for whatever. So this is your weekly reminder. Leave us a review. We love them so much.
And if your name is different from your username, just drop me an Instagram message real quick and explain it so I'm not confused when we
Erin's
get
got
to
to
it.
know so she can sleep tonight.
I'm nosy.
Okay, news. Lots of news.
Yes.
So most of you probably already know, but ticket prices increased. We knew it was coming. It has happened every time.
We talked about it.
We did. We said, everybody go grab your tickets now because it's going to happen. And then it for sure did. And they don't give a heads up. They just, you wake up one morning and the tickets are more expensive. And they are a whole lot more expensive this time.
Yes, this was a pretty significant increase. I will say this. So far, we've talked a little bit about this. Luckily, randomly, the night before ticket prices went up, I was helping somebody plan a trip. Mm-hmm. So I was giving quotes for a package, hotel and tickets to Disneyland. And so I was actually able to check those after ticket prices went up and the package price had not yet increased.
Right. So sometimes there's a little bit of a lag and you can still sneak in and get the old ticket prices.
And we are still there.
And yes, and we have no idea how long that will last, but
I feel like there's a lot of people that are saying this weekend. I feel like everything I'm hearing from like the vibes are going to be this weekend. So again, we're just going to say this. If you are planning a trip or you want to go next year, hop on it.
yeah.
Because those package prices are going to go up here pretty quick too.
And reach out to us if you'd like our help on that because we would love to help you. Okay. So let's talk about these ticket increases. It's a lot. And it's not just the tickets. Lots of other pricing went up as well.
It's everything.
It's like across the board. And Disney World, so far, their ticket prices have not increased.
I think that they did.
Their annual passes did only
Just
so
annual
far.
passes?
Yes.
Okay.
And Genie Plus remains the same, although they did just change their Genie Plus pricing structure not too long ago. So I don't know. That may remain the same for a little while.
Right, because they made it able to do hoppers, single park, things like that.
Right, they made it park specific.
Right.
So, but if I were you and planning a trip to Disney World soon, I'd hop on that as well.
Because those are probably coming as well.
Yeah. So really quickly, speaking of park hopping, Disney World is doing away with the timed park hopping starting January 9th, which is also the day that reservations will no longer be required for specific tickets. So park hopping will be an all-day affair again, which people are really excited about. And Disneyland, please get it together.
Follow suit.
Let's do it now.
Except for, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago, they announced that they are bumping out reservations for 180 days in advance instead of the 120 days. And that just makes me think,
they're planning on keeping that around.
I don't know.
Our park hopping changed from 2 p.m. to 11 a.m.
A long time
ago. So I don't know. We don't know what they're doing.
Let's just go back to normal Disney. How about this? How about we just go back to what it was like before?
Yeah.
We can go into whatever park we want to. It was so nice because I was helping somebody with a Disney World trip last night and we were talking about it and I was like, you don't have to plan your whole vacation. And it was a light bulb went off on top of my head because I said, if you go to Epcot one day and you're tired the next day, don't go to the park. And you don't have to have reservations and cancel reservations and, risk losing and not being able to change your dates. I love it so much.
I'm curious. Typically, park hopping, you would have to go to the park you had reserved first, right, before you could hop. So now that there's no reservations required and park hopping is all day, you could just pivot and go to Epcot at 11. Sleep in and go whenever you want.
Yeah.
To any park.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing and magical.
It's like old times. You wake up and you say, what am I feeling today?
Right.
I want to go ride Flight of Passage. I'm going to Animal Kingdom. And I miss that so much.
Yeah,
I
same.
hate having to have every T crossed and every I dotted.
The only thing that you will sort of have to plan in advance is if you're doing Genie Plus, you're still going to want to choose your park, right, and get on and make your selections at 7 a.m. So you got to do that still.
Yes, but if you have a hopper, I mean, really, you can do whatever you want still.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Although, yes, because you're buying the Genie Plus for the hopper. Mm-hmm. But if you just have one park per day, you still got to kind of pick your park for the day with Genie Plus. So there's the wrench in that.
But
still, Genie Plus.
Still, though, it's so nice.
Still better. And we're really hoping Disneyland follows soon with all of that. But we'll see. Okay. So tickets.
Back to the West Coast now.
Back to the West Coast. Disneyland, the single-day tickets are tiered. You already know that. There's 7 tiers, right?
0 through 6.
Yes. The tier 0 has remained the same. It's $104 per day, no matter what.
Right.
So if you pick a tier 0 day, which there are not many of them.
No.
But
and remind you that gets you into 1 park per day.
Right. All the way up to tier 6. So let's talk about tier 6 now is $194 per day.
And that's going to be Christmas Day.
Right. And
that's going to be a busy day.
$15 more than it was before. And then tier 5, $184. Tier 4, $169. Tier 3, $154. Tier 2, $134. And tier 1 is $119.
Okay.
And then the multi-day tickets. These went up a little bit more.
Yes.
So a 2-day, 1 park per day is going up to $310. That's $25 more than it was before. 3-day is $390, which is $30 more than before. A 4-day is $445. That's $50 more than before. And a 5-day is $480, which is a $65 increase.
Which sucks. $65 for a family of 5 is over $300.
Yes.
Increase.
And so we've talked about this for the last few weeks, actually a lot. We've talked about how Parkhopper add-on. We couldn't figure out why they were charging more to add Parkhopper on for a single day than they were multi-day. Well, they fixed it.
Mm-hmm. They heard us.
Guys.
Sorry.
So for a 1-day Parkhopper, still $65 to add that on. For a 2-day Parkhopper, now it's $65 instead of $60. 3-day Parkhopper is $70. 4-day Parkhopper is $70, and a 5-day Parkhopper is $75.
So that's also going to be tiered now.
Yes, everything went up across the board. That makes more sense. It's not awesome that you have to pay more now, but it makes more sense to me.
I liked it when it didn't make sense.
Yes, agreed. We need to stop talking about things that don't make sense, apparently, if we like the way it is.
Is Josh listening?
Josh. No, it's Mary.
But hold on. Really? Josh, are you out there? If you are, call me.
And then Genie Plus is going up, or did go up, sorry, $30 per day.
Yep, starts at $30
for the base, yes. And if you buy it in advance, you are locked into that $30 per day price. If you wait and buy a day of, it's surge pricing,
right?
Like Uber, right?
At least $30 could be more. And incidentally, while we're talking about Genie Plus, it has been selling out quite a bit lately.
Yes, which is crazy.
Why?
It's Utah fall break right now.
Okay, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
So it can sell out. It has been selling out.
So if you want to get to the park early, buy it as soon as you enter the park, if you don't already have it.
Yes.
Adding on to Genie Plus, we have 2 new Genie Plus Lightning Lane rides that were not previously there. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is being moved from individual Lightning Lane over to regular Genie Plus.
Which, this got edited out of our 101 episode. Yes. We talked about we were like, why isn't it part of Genie Plus yet?
We had a good 5-minute conversation about it on 101, and I edited it out because it was outdated information. And then Little Mermaid will be added to Genie Plus.
It has not yet. So far, from what I'm hearing, Mickey and Minnie's is already part of Genie Plus today. And Little Mermaid has not yet been added.
So they're probably working on queuing, is my guess.
Here's my question. Do I say it? I don't want them to do this, but Little Mermaid doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
During busier times, that line does get pretty long.
The queuing, I think, is the part I have a hard time with. Because you go through that little tight thing to get on the attraction. So I guess maybe...
Right. I think... So like Monsters, Inc. has a similar... ride loading structure and a similar queue, in my opinion, and they do Lightning Lane for that one. They already have to do DAS on Little Mermaid, so there's already a place to get on with DAS. So I don't know. They'll just have to finagle it.
Would make a lot of sense queuing-wise? Pirates.
Yeah.
Pirates is set up to have 2 queues.
And Pirates, they actually were going to do.
They were. They had the towers all set up that you could
scanners,
scan, and then they took them out.
Yeah. Maybe it's coming still. Yeah, I don't know why Pirates. It needs it.
Do you think?
It's like the Little Mermaid to me. Like when it's
busy.
When it's a normal time, it's fine. You can usually just walk right on, or it's a 15-minute wait or less. But during busier times, that line goes quite a ways out.
There are a lot of people, though, who feel like Genie Plus Lightning Lanes impede.
Oh, for sure.
And so Pirates moves pretty quickly on any given day. So I bet there are people who would fight you on that.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Just say, no, absolutely not, because the line moves well now. Let's not bog it down with Lightning Lane.
I can see that.
I don't know. Eventually, they'll probably have them on lots of
Everything.
rides.
Yeah. Maybe not the Fantasyland rides since they're not set up well for queuing. But speaking of individual Lightning lanes, so Rise of the Resistance and Radiator Springs Racers are still on individual Lightning lane, which means you pay separately for each person to ride one time. But today, so Rise of the Resistance has been $25 for as long as we can remember. Today, it was $26.
So that seems to have gone up as well.
Yeah.
And I'm checking.
And it may just be because it's a busy day today.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe during slower times, it'll go back down to 25.
I'm surprised they didn't make it 30.
Shh.
Sorry. In the individual Lightning lane today for Radiator Springs Racers is 19, which is higher than I've seen it.
Yeah.
I typically see it cap out at 18.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Those are up a little bit too.
Yeah. And yeah, like we said, there's been no official word that they're raising those, but.
Remember how last time they slid in churros? Did they raise the price of churros?
I don't know the answer to that. I did hear that Disney World increased dining prices across the board, though.
$5.50. What was it? Was it $5.50 or was it $5.25?
I don't remember.
Do you remember when they snuck that in?
Yeah,
like a year ago.
Yes, I just remember them being around $6. I don't.
They used to be $5, and then they went up. But I can't remember if they went up to $5.25 or $5.50.
Yeah, reach out to us if you know the answer to this.
Tell us.
Are you a frequent goer? Do you keep track of the price of churros?
Do you have a pie chart for churros?
A graph. Okay, parking. So general parking in the parking structures or the Toy Story lot have gone up $5
to $35.
$35.
That is ridiculous.
They just raised parking not too long ago too, so this is a little bit jarring.
$35 to here's my opinion on price increases. If you're going to increase I get that everything is going up in price, right? So it makes sense that ticket prices are going to go up, things like that. But certain things, for example, Genie Plus, that is nothing. Like
it's pure profit.
It's pure profit. They don't have to hire extra people for Genie Plus. They don't have to put extra things throughout the park. They've got everything already set up. Parking. They don't have to hire. What they have is already in place.
Yep.
And so things like that, I don't understand why we're having these drastic price increases.
Agreed.
And also, if you're going to give us drastic price increases, give us some benefits.
Right.
What are the benefits?
Yeah. Or maybe, spread it out throughout the year. Like parking increases in January, ticket prices increase in October. Like,
right.
Drop it all at once.
All at once,
it's really
overnight.
hard. Yes.
Or, you know what? Give people a heads up. Say, as of November 1st, tickets are going to increase. Buy your and then people have warnings.
Yeah.
Because people save for years and years and years to do this, and then moving the goalposts overnight.
Well, and I think it would be good business sense to have everybody rush and buy tickets, Like if people were thinking about going on a trip in, say April of next year and they were waiting to buy their tickets. Now you've raised the prices and maybe they can't go.
Right.
Like they would have bought their tickets.
Right.
I don't know.
I hate the way they do it. Sorry, Disney. I don't love the way that you do the ticket prices. And I get that prices increase. I'm not complaining about that as much, although I hate it.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Right.
It's not fun to pay more for groceries right now.
Right.
Like everything is just more expensive. But yeah, give us a heads up. I guess we don't get a heads up when roast beef goes up in price either, but
roast beef price increases don't make me this sad.
True. And we could switch to chicken.
Right. And we're not switching to knots.
No. All right. So parking went up across the board. So I'm not going to go into too much detail there, but just know you're going to pay a little more for parking now. I think that's it
for price increases.
So that's fun. Good luck. Oh, did the Magic Keys went up in price too?
Magic Keys went up in price, but
you can't buy them.
You can't buy them. So, and they went up quite a bit as well.
They did.
So, and again, we don't know when they're going to be on sale again. We don't know if they're going to be on sale again.
Yeah.
Walt Disney World, you can buy Magic Keys at annual passes anyway, right?
I feel like some of them are on pause.
You tell us the prices of the new Magic Keys, and I'm going to look up Walt Disney World.
So for the lowest tier Magic Key, Imagine, is now $4.99, and that's a $50 increase.
And that's the California only.
Yes. Enchant is $8.49 now per year, which is $150 more than it was before. Believe is $150 more than it was before at $12.49 now. And Inspire, the highest tier, which still has blackout dates, which is so weird to me, is $16.49 for the year. That's $50 more than before. And no new perks for Magic Key holders. Oh, they are bringing a new benefits portal for the Magic Key holders, which means you can go in and see what special poster or pencil or whatever you're getting at the parks for free.
And occasionally, below Silly Symphony swings, they'll have a
That's what
sticker.
I'm talking about. Yeah, like your portal will tell you when you can go get your sticker. It sounds like there is a new holiday tote bag coming in November for Magic Key holders and a new limited time refillable popcorn bucket, which, I mean, they've had these things in the past. That's
But those
not
are things you
anything new.
buy.
Exactly. You just get the privilege of going to buy it. It hasn't been launched yet, but that new pass portal will be available on Disneyland.com and the Disneyland app.
Okay.
So go check it out.
While you've been looking at this, explain this to me. Are you ready? We're switching coasts. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Incredipass is the one at Walt Disney World that's available for purchase. $14.49. How much is the
$16.49 for Inspire.
So $200 more for Inspire for 2 parks versus $14.49 for all 4 parks at Walt Disney World. No blackout dates. And now no park reservations coming up. Well, mostly.
Yeah.
They're going to have some park reservations needed for Magic Kingdom on weekends, right?
Something like that.
Yes.
So, I mean, the difference is Disneyland is a locals park. I think they're trying to cut back on the number of Magic Key holders, which is why they keep suspending sales. They keep raising the price. There are way more Magic Key holders on the West Coast than there are annual pass holders on the East Coast. So it's a different dynamic.
But maybe we should get annual passes on the East Coast. Maybe it's time, Katie.
If only it was easier to get there.
I know.
It's so hard to get across the country.
I know it is
It's
really
expensive.
hard. But we should consider this. Maybe we should turn into a Walt Disney World podcast and hop coasts.
Yes. So did the price difference catch any of you off guard? I hope not. I hope that you had enough of a heads up.
Yeah. We knew it was coming.
Yep.
And next October, we'll be telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
Every October, you can kind of almost plan on some sort of
At
price
least
increase.
since COVID. Before then, it was
Twice a year sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes in February they would raise prices. So fingers crossed they don't do that again.
There are still some free things to do. So you can still go to Downtown Disney for free. And speaking of Downtown Disney, they announced this week that they're going to have 4 new restaurants under one roof. So I think it's going to be kind of like a food hall type of place. It's going to be called Parkside Market. And the 4 restaurants are Soul Sister, which is a fast casual Korean restaurant with rice bowls with a California twist.
Cool.
Why are they California twisting everything? Isn't that what they did at Jazz Kitchen too?
I guess so, yeah.
And then Sip and Sonder, which has a really odd menu. This is what they wrote. Lattes, treats, frozen drinks, and Caribbean-inspired bites.
Okay.
Lattes. Just lattes, nothing else.
Okay.
And then Gigi's Chicken Shop, chicken sandwiches, salads, and classic dinner table sides. And then there is going to be a bar on the second story that has handcrafted drinks. And then they're also going to include a stage and lawn for special events, activities, musical entertainment.
Interestingly enough, Earl of Sandwich is not included in that food hall. So
maybe they're just going to, no, that's supposed to be where they put Portos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Is Earl just filling a need for now and then it goes away?
I hope not. But also, poor Earl.
Poor Earl.
He just keeps getting scooted around.
I wonder, I haven't heard anything about the tavern lately. People didn't love it when it first opened because it was so expensive. And I have not heard anybody talk about it lately.
Check it out when you're there. When we were there, it was busy.
Was it busy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
busy.
like all of downtown Disney is always busy, right? Mm-hmm. There's always enough people to fill it. But yeah, I just haven't heard any chatter about it.
And I think there are probably some people who are like us. I don't want to spend a ton of time sitting and eating.
No.
Especially, I mean, downtown Disney nights are a little different than when you're in the parks, but I'm more of a quick serve, grab it and go.
Yeah, same.
Finish doing stuff. So,
all right. Should we talk about some closures? Some ride closures. So there's a couple of new ones. Incredicoaster and Indiana Jones are slated to go down on November 27th. That's right after Thanksgiving. I don't know what they're doing. There's no opening date yet because the calendar doesn't go out that far. And yeah, weird.
Yeah.
It's weird timing. That would usually be like a January
You'd think,
right?
Especially Indy. Indy was closed for so long recently. And now I wonder what they're doing. The calendar only goes out until the 28th. So maybe it's just a quick short.
It could be just a quick little zhuzh.
Yes. And they're waiting to get through Halloween, and then they're going to shut it down for a week and then pull it back up. Who knows? We'll keep you posted.
Yeah. All the scaffolding is down at the treehouse, but we still don't have an opening date.
Do we have stairs? That's what I've been watching. The stairs that come down from the main treehouse near the water
wheel.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No, not the water wheel, the buckets.
Oh, okay.
There's a set of stairs that weren't there and that they were working on-ish, and the steel beam went up for the stairs. I'm wondering if the stairs are in. I haven't looked lately.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I feel like once those stairs are done,
maybe they're really close.
Yeah.
I mean, fall 2023 is almost over, and that's our promised date.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's going to be December 20th.
Right. Remember Nemo Watch? It was winter 2021. Was that what it was? Or 2022?
I don't remember.
Anyway, yeah.
Who cares?
It was like a year and a half of Nemo Watch.
Kidding.
There are some adorable, super cute, want to take them home droids walking around Galaxy's Edge right now. They're testing them.
They're so cute.
They are called BD style droids. There's 3 of them. They're different colors. They're being called by their color names right now, so they don't have official names yet. But I'm serious. Like, I really want to take one home.
They're really cute. Really cute.
Yes. They walk around. Go find video of it. Go Google it. If you haven't seen them yet.
Go find them and send us video.
For sure.
You're going to see them.
I am. I'm so excited. I'm going to have a really hard time not stealing one.
Get some good video.
I would really like them to put them in the droid depot so we can build them and take them home.
That's a good idea.
Right?
Little walking ones.
Yes. The Magic Happens parade ended on the 15th. That was its final performance.
Have they officially announced that it's coming back next year?
I read that, yes.
Is it rumor?
Yes.
Okay.
It's rumor, but it felt like it was pretty reliable rumor.
Okay.
Is what
I got
the feeling that they would bring it back.
I can't imagine that they're not going to.
Yeah, so I would guess like probably mid-January.
Such a good parade.
Yeah, but no, the fireworks are not coming back, so that's weird.
That is weird.
But it'll be fine.
Wait, are they not?
Not the
Wondrous Journeys?
Not the Wondrous Journeys, no. They said it will not be returning.
Weird. Yeah. I don't remember. I know
they're bringing back what was the one that was before
Disneyland Forever.
Yeah, that's what they're bringing back in January. Yep,
I remember that now.
But there's now a Halloween cavalcade,
yes.
a good replacement. So at 1:45 and 2:45 daily, the Halloween cavalcade will come through Disneyland. Mm-hmm. So cute! I'm excited to see that.
And then we've gotten some questions about Goofy's Kitchen. Goofy's Kitchen is doing the same thing that they did right now back 2 months ago, where there are no reservations available. People are hitting their 60-day mark, 50-day mark, and they're not seeing any December reservations for Goofy's Kitchen.
Yes, and they're panicking.
Don't panic.
Don't panic. It's just Goofy's Kitchen. It'll be fine.
We just think that they're probably preparing a Christmas meal similar to what they did for Halloween.
Right.
And as soon as they get that menu finalized and pricing finalized, they will release those dates.
And figure out what old Christmas costumes they can put on the characters.
Oh, guys, it's a hot topic.
They're gonna dig them out of the attic.
If you have seen anything from Goofy's Kitchen this Halloween season, they are wearing costumes from what the characters wore in the parks last year.
Yes.
So like Goofy's a tree, if you remember him being a tree in the parks last year. They're recycling those costumes.
They're just so last season. It's just awful. Just kidding. I think they're adorable and it's fine. And only people that go frequently are going to notice.
It's kind of funny, though, if you are paying attention to that kind of thing, which we do. It's just kind of funny. It's.
But if you're going to Goofy's Kitchen, it's usually because you're going with your kids, right?
Right.
Kids don't care.
And Goofy as a tree.
And they're going to be excited to see
pretty
them.
spectacular.
It is. He's adorable.
So anyway, they're coming. We don't have any refurbishments or anything like that noted. Nothing's closing. It's coming. Goofy's Kitchen will have reservations available probably in the next couple of weeks. Just be patient.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I promise. Okay, so yesterday was the official 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company.
Do we have a womp womp on the...
Yeah, super
board?
Anticlimactic. Look, the best part of the 100th celebration yesterday, we were watching a football game. I don't even remember who was playing, but they played the little 100th commercial in the middle of that. And I was like, yay, it's party time.
The whole celebration was like from January.
Yeah.
And on the actual day.
Yeah, it felt like it was building up to something, right? And I saw people posted online like make sure you wear your purple that day and like be ready to be filmed and all this stuff. And nothing happened.
But happy birthday, Disney.
Yeah.
The Disney company. Thanks, Walt. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, now at Disney Parks, Disney company, 100 years old yesterday.
So cool. We made it.
And my kids were asking, they're like, do you think it's still going to be around in another 100 years?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't know.
Hopefully. And hopefully we're around for another 100 episodes, right?
Oh, I thought you were going to say years. And I was like, please no.
No, thank you. All right. I think that's it for news. Do you have anything else that we missed? We've been absent for a couple weeks, so that was a lot to catch up on.
I don't think so. I think
who knows? I'm headed to Disneyland this week, so next week will probably be a recap episode. Unless we can find an awesome special guest to do a Halloween episode with us.
Which we're working on.
We're working on it. Keep your fingers crossed for us.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if I want to mention this, but I got to be a guest on a podcast. Have you listened to it yet?
I know I haven't.
Okay,
I looked at it last night. I downloaded it.
Let's just say it was not my best work. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. But the other people were just more knowledgeable about Disney World than I was. It was so random questions.
Isn't that what trivia usually is?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of trivia, if you guys haven't joined our Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Join our Patreon because tonight, Tuesday night, when we're recording, this will already be in the past, but we're doing our first Zoom meeting. Mm-hmm. And we invited everybody to our first Zoom meeting. However, it's only available with certain tiers if you join our Patreon. But we're going to do a monthly Zoom meeting. Mm-hmm. And there may be some trivia. There may be some, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out tonight.
Should be fun. I'm really excited to interact with everybody.
Me too.
So yeah, go join our Patreon. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at Ropedrop.Parkhop.
And on Facebook as well, Ropedrop and Parkhop. And also our Facebook group is Ropedropping and Park Hopping. And leave us a review and a rating. Mm-hmm. Subscribe to the podcast. Do all of the things. We appreciate them all.
Yeah, share us with your friends.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
If you...
Yes, there will be another episode coming.
There's 2 episodes. Yes. If you haven't listened to both, go find it.
Max, the one to watch. For epic original series. Blockbuster movies.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken!
Plus,
We have breaking news.
24/7 live streaming news with CNN Max. And live sports with hundreds of games from the NBA, MLB postseason, NHL, NCAA Men's March Madness, and U.S. National Soccer. All included for a limited time with Bleacher Report Sports add-on. After the promo period, add Bleacher Report Sports starting at $9.99 a month. Base subscription required.
Mouse World Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner specializing in vacation destinations all over the world. From frequent theme park getaways to annual family cruises to once-in-a-lifetime epic worldwide adventures, we can help you make those dreams a reality. At Mouse World Travel, we focus on quality vacations to provide guests with the most optimal experience. Our agents treat each trip as if it were their own, which means a special, personalized vacation just for you. Our agents provide concierge-level service during the vacation planning process, including offering recommendations to fit your family's needs, such as help choosing hotel or dining locations, suggesting add-ons or extras that we think your family might enjoy, offering tips and tricks to make the most out of your vacation, and answering questions to help you plan efficiently. Some of our more popular vacation destinations include cruise lines such as Norwegian and Royal Caribbean, all-inclusive destinations such as Sandals and Beaches, Universal Parks and Resorts, and, of course, the various Disney destinations, which include the theme parks, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, and Alani. There's something for everyone, and no matter what type of vacation you're looking for, an expert agent at Mouse World Travel will help you get there.